Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how you can create high converting thumbnails. Have you ever wondered how top YouTubers seem to have thumbnails that get clicked on all the time? Well, there are a few things that they keep in mind when they choose their thumbnails, and I'm going to be sharing those tips with you guys. So if you're interested in high converting thumbnails and you want more traffic to your videos, then keep watching. As you can see, I've already opened up Canva. The first thing you need to do is to select the YouTube thumbnail picture here, or you can select create a design and search for YouTube thumbnail, but we'll just use this shortcut for the sake of this tutorial. We won't be using any of the existing template. We will be starting from scratch. So the first thing we need is to change this background, and we'll be using our signature green for ACEHOUSE Studio. The second thing we need on this screen is a dump of all the title text, and we'll be using this header. We'll make it left aligned. Yeah, that looks about right. And let's add something like high convert. No, that's fine. So high, then we duplicate it by clicking Ctrl D, converting, and click out, click it again, Ctrl D, thumbnails. Here we go. So we will make this middle one as big as we can. Let's see, might be too big. Let's say 70, and thumbnails 75. Let's see how that looks. That looks good. Let's increase the font size of high as well. It's currently 50. Let's give it 60. Let's see if I can get it bigger than that. Like make it 70. High converting thumbnails. So that is the title of the thumbnails we'll be creating today. So the next thing I want to add to this thumbnail is an element. So I want to add a brush element just to make the title stand out a bit more. So I'll go to Elements and I will type brush, and it should show you some brush elements here that you can use for your designs. I will be using this, and I'll place it behind a thumbnail. I'll place it behind the text. So what I need to do is place the brush element on top of the text. I want it to be behind. Click on the text, right click and say bring to the front. That's all you need. And I'll just try to click on the brush element behind and enlarge it. So I think I need to bring converting also forward. Here we go. Push that up. High converting thumbnails. That's starting to look good. Okay. Also bring high, because I think the H is hiding there. So bring high in front of the element as well. High converting thumbnails with a brush element. Again, it's still looking a bit plain. Let's add a bit more drama to the thumbnail. So this time I will be adding a gradient effect to an element I'll be selecting. So gradient, search for gradient, still within the elements, gradient, and Canva has a ton of gradients that you can select from. I particularly like the shape, so I'm going to use it behind my text. So here we go. Let's just enlarge it. Yep. As you can see, it's not really complementing our colors at all. So this is where we change it. So I'll change, as you can see here, we have the colors of the gradient that you can change. So we'll change the blue to, let's say, our color, our green color, and the pink to white. So it looks something like this. The brush element is now hiding behind the gradient, so we need to push this back. So now the brush element is showing again. All looking good so far, so good. Let me see if I can flip it around and see how that looks. That's actually better, you know. I like that. Next thing we need to do is to add an image. Let me just bump thumbnail down a bit. Let's add an image. Go to photos. We can select any of the images here that have been provided by Canva. I'll just use one of my images right instead. Let's use this. I'm going to remove the background by going to Effects and select on Background Remover. And Canva will do its magic and remove the background of this image for me. Yep, there we go. Here we go. As you can see, the finger I'm pointing is pointing in the wrong direction. So I will flip the image around so that it points to the title. Flip horizontal. So you go to flip and you click flip horizontal. So we'll just shift that to the left a little bit more. Perfect. So our thumbnail is coming together. It's looking good. The next thing we need is some extra elements to the thumbnail. Maybe some clicks, some icons, you know, just a few other graphics that will make the thumbnail really interesting. Sorry about that. So we'll go to elements again. I will search for cursor. Let's see. Okay, this looks good. I need something that people will be able to understand as soon as they see it. It's a high converting thumbnail. It's like a click. Maybe something like this would be better. Yes. So one of the things I really like about Canva elements is that some of the elements you can change them to suit your color. So you can see that there is a blue border around this hand. You can change that to your color. We can change that to black, and I can change the little circle around it to our color. See, I can change it to white. That's really nice. And I can change the actual color of the hand to green. Oh, was I wrong? Okay, I see. Okay, so I was wrong. So this is the color of the hand, this is the color of the circle, and this is the color of the border. So let's change the color of the circle to white. I don't know how that looks. Does it look good? It's a high converting thumbnail. Be good to maybe turn it around. I don't know if that looks good. Let's see. I'm not sure whether this works. I might change my mind later. Okay, if that doesn't work, let me just look for an alternative. Okay, let's change the color of the circle to black. Okay, this seems to look better. So high converting thumbnail, we have some click. I think I want to add this as well. I don't know if it'll look good to have this again. Okay, so let's just move on because of our time. Then I'll add is a Canva logo, just because it's a Canva tutorial. So we add Canva here. And there we have it. We're almost done. Let's add something like a graph, just to show stats. Something like this. This is good. Yes. This is good. This is good. I like this. So you can change the color of this. We'll change it to our green. This is good. We'll change that to, ooh, let's make it darker. Here we go. Let me just change this green to a lighter green. So there's a bit of contrast. There we go. Doesn't that look good? And this yellowish, we'll change it to white. I think I might actually remove this. I think it's too much going on. Let me remove that icon and replace it with this. Now we're talking. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Just make it a bit small. Sure, the size is okay. And let's make this big. Okay. Just a couple things for you guys to keep in mind is that when selecting fonts for your thumbnails, remember to use clean and bold fonts. There's no point using italics or brush fonts or handwriting fonts because they will not be seen. They don't really show well on tiny thumbnails, and you have to think about the purpose of your thumbnail. You are basically competing with other search results with your thumbnails, so it needs to be catchy, it needs to be bold, it needs to be straight to the point. Don't waste your opportunity to get people to click on your videos. So this is your opportunity to get people to click on your videos, so you don't want to waste that by using small fonts. You don't want to waste that by using, you know, fancy fonts that people will struggle to read. So use clean font like a sans serif font, and use bold fonts, and also use contrasting colors. So if you have a dark background, use a light color font, and if you have a light background, then use a dark colored font, just so that there's a bit of contrast so people can see it. Another tip that I want to add in is that try to resist putting any text on the right hand side of your thumbnail, just because YouTube tends to put some icons on this side that might distract from your topic. So try to keep your text to the left hand side of the thumbnail. I hope this was helpful, guys. Thank you guys for staying all the way to the end of the video. If this video was helpful, then please hit the like button, and please remember to subscribe and join this family where we can share our ideas and knowledge together. So until next time, see you.